Elizabeth Warren's war on billionaires getting some pushback from one of the biggest names in finance, JPMorgan CEO Jamie Dimon. In fact, Dimon says she uses some pretty harsh words. Some would say vilify successful people. I don't like vilifying anybody. I think we should applaud successful people. Warren, though, firing back with a tweet. It's really simple. Jamie Dimon and his buddies are successful in part because of the opportunities, workforce, and public services that we all pay for. It's only fair that he and his billionaire friends chip in to make sure everybody else has a chance to succeed. Joining me now, former Reagan economist Art Laffer. Art, this battle is brewing. It's building up big time. I would assume you think Elizabeth Warren gets it wrong, but where does she get it wrong here?
Well, we have two systems in this country. We have a political system that starts with elections and goes through politicians and bureaucrats and all of that. And then we have an economic system, Charles, that runs by people running large corporations like Rupert Murdoch and like Dimon and like Cooperman and like a lot of these other people who really know how to run businesses. They know how to make products efficiently, make them that the customers want them, and they need to use resources well. I really don't want to let Nancy Pelosi run Berkshire Hathaway. Thank you.
No, I think that what she's saying is that they're great at that thing. She's saying they're absolutely phenomenal at that. But, you know, the money that these companies make, that maybe it could be distributed in a more balanced way, that the CEO doesn't have to make 400, 500, 600 times the worker. I mean, it's resonating on Main Street. What do you say to someone who says maybe Warren's got a point?
Well, you know, maybe she does have a point. I mean, if you read this Saya Zuckman book, you can see what they're saying. But the point of it here is don't interfere with their business, and their business responds to incentives. And what you really want to do is make sure these people don't lose it. Once you allow these people to take over the economics of the world, you will lose all the benefits of capitalism as we have it. And you'll now have one-tier system where politicians run businesses, which is exactly what they're doing when they're trying to take over the wealth. I mean, when you think of these people, let's say Jeff Bezos. Well, I don't know what he's worth, 80 billion, something like. You know that's not his money. You know that's not what he's going to be using. He can't consume that much anywhere. And 50 years from now, no one will even remember his name. But what he does do is he really knows how to run a company, Amazon, and do it well. And leave him alone. Let him run it and pay his taxes voluntarily. The one I did with Jerry Brown was to get these guys to pay their taxes, lower the rates, broaden the base. Don't use the police to get them. Use a voluntary system. They're part of our society. They're wonderful people, and we should be pleased with them, not hostile to them. And if you lower the rates, they'll pay their taxes fair and square, and we'll be right on the operation of the system.
Well, another very wealthy man, Ray Dalio, has gotten into the conversation, and one of the things he said was that because the trickle-down process of having money at the top trickles down to workers and others by improving their earnings and creditworthiness is not working. The system of making capitalism work for most people is broken. That is why I believe that the world is approaching a big paradigm shift. This is Ray Dalio warning that the big business has to share more of the wealth.
You know, oh, sorry.
Go, Art. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, sorry. But Ray Dalio, what he's doing is this country's doing beautifully. It's doing beautifully for the poor, the minorities, the disenfranchised. It's been doing really well for generations. I don't really know why you'd want to mess this system up and do something different about it. It's working very, very well. And Ray Dalio, I'm sure he feels a little guilty or something. I don't know what he feels. But he says, oh, my God, we should share more. If he wants to give money away, if he wants to raise the wages of his employees, God bless him. Let him do that. Yeah. But I want him to run the businesses, and I want him to run them efficiently. I want to make great products at low cost and not have Nancy Pelosi run Microsoft.
I love the angle you took on this, Art, and I wasn't necessarily prepared for it, but I think it's spot on. The idea that even if you think this is broken, letting a politician run these companies or usurp them in any way probably makes things a lot worse. Always appreciate your wisdom, friend. Thank you very much.
It's crazy. Well, thank you.
We'll leave it on that note. It's crazy.
Except for what company you want me, though.
We'll see you soon.